What's up, everybody? This is DJ Lionhead, and we got a guest here today. Man, we got a good one here, y'all. We had him last time, okay? We had him last time. He was with Mac 17, and Mac 17 will be here soon. Not as today, as back on the podcast. But this time, we got this artist we had earlier on the podcast in the early episodes, but now we got him live. We asked him a long time ago, he may not remember, but I asked him, hey, is it possible I can get you live on the podcast? He's like, yeah, we'll work that out. That day is finally here, y'all. The day is finally here. Yes. We got the one, the only, Mistuh G in the building. Yeah, y'all. We finally got him, man. This is good, man.
Thank y'all for having me back.
Yeah, thank you for coming back, bro.
Support your boy.
Yeah, support your boy.
Support your boy podcast, you know?
Okay, so, first question I want to ask.
What's up?
Mistuh G, how did you get your name?
Oh, Mistuh G. I was going by my initials, KG. We ain't gonna say the government over here, but as I got older, I wanted people to respect what I do and respect the craft. So
right.
That's how I got the Mistuh involved. You are G.
Okay.
So that's how I got. I put the Mistuh in front of it because I wanted to be Mistuh G. Because when you call somebody Mister, Miss, or Mrs. or whatever, it's a form of respect. And I just want to be.
It's a formality.
Yeah, right. I just want to be respectful of my craft and what I do. So that's how the Mistuh came about 05, 06. Somewhere around there.
Okay, 05, 06. Yeah. That's nice. That's nice.
Sure.
So, another question is was it 05, 06 when you got the name, or was it 05, 06 when you started rapping? When did you start rapping?
Yeah, man, I started rapping when I was about 9 years old, back in 99.
Damn.
So I started off, poetry, as a poet, just started writing rhymes and I wanted some money. And and then I just started. I really wanted some money, and I was hearing artists that I was all like, "Oh man, if they doing that, I can do that."
Yeah.
So yes, and then I've always had a love for music, just from my family and things like that, things being played. So that's what I
dope.
About. Yeah.
So, are you from Sacramento?
Born and raised.
Okay. Born and raised.
Definitely, it's my home, my city. Yeah.
Okay. So, what's one of the questions I wanted to ask you? I guess the first question I wanted to ask you, other than the question that I already did ask you, go ahead and start off with a little game. We just, get this start up real loose here.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, this game is called What's Your Preference?
Okay.
Basically, when performing, because I know you perform. I've seen you many times perform.
You've been in the building a few times.
Yeah. So when you perform,
right,
what's your preference on stage? Will be the questions. There will be some that will be what's your preference that's not about being on stage. But I just want to know Mistuh G's preference. Okay.
Okay.
Question number one. Wireless mics or corded mics?
That's actually a good question. And I'm going to tell you, wireless, because, I feel more free. I can move. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about tripping over my cord or somebody else's cord.
Yeah.
And so, I definitely want to, have a wireless mic, because there's been a few times where it's like, if I feel like the crowd ain't paying attention, I ain't jumping like nose diving, but, I'm walking through the crowd like spitting, you know what I mean? So it's a lot more freedom with the cordless mic,
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely go with I'm in the process of actually getting my own cordless mics.
Okay.
So but because some venues don't have them, so yeah, cordless mic for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a fun one. Right. Question number 2. When Mistuh G is performing,
right,
which do you prefer to see in the crowd? Groupies or super fans?
That's actually a good question, because groupies come and go. You know
it's true.
And they might just think I'm him for the night.
Right.
So I'd rather go for the, for the supporters, the ones.
Yeah, the ones that come here with a Mr. G t-shirt.
Right. You know what I'm saying? The supporters, like, I'd rather, compared to like 50 groupies, I'd rather just see, my people with the shirts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My people
got a ball in their shirt.
Exactly. Right.
Dope.
The people who be, who know my songs and actually listen to them. So, because like I say, groupies, like, they might just think I'm him for the night, and then then they're gonna be on the next flight.
Okay.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So here's number 3. Not really a performance, but trying to find out Mr. G's preference.
Okay, preference.
When you write your verses,
I'm right.
Which do you prefer, and explain why? 16 bars or 12?
Oh, I gotta go with the full 16.
And why?
I gotta go with the full 16 because I feel like that's what makes the song complete. You know what I mean? And then I could get everything across. I feel like I can with 16. And it's actually a funny thing when you're talking about 12 because I've gotten what I've had to say in 8.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So 8 to 16, I could 12 is cool, but yeah, but that preference, 16.
You know, it's funny you said that. You can get it done in 8. You know who did it in 8? And everybody loves the song?
What?
God dang, it's in my head. Pimp C.
Oh, which song?
Big Span, damn.
Oh, Big Pimp, yeah.
That was only 8 bars.
Oh my God, got leather and wood. Yeah, and that's
And they go hard.
And that's classic. And it's classic, and that's a dope story because I heard he didn't even want to do the video, and it came out classic.
Yeah, he didn't want to do it, and he just did 8 bars. He didn't want to do that.
Did 8 bars,
and it came out dope.
Classic 8 bars. R.I.P. to Pimp C for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Here goes another one about performance. It's a funny one. When Mr. G's performing,
right?
What's your preference to see in the crowd? The ladies throw up bras or panties?
Oh, see, hide your children. Hide your children. Hide your children. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have you throw them panties because that's going to know if I'm gonna get a response.
I like it. I like it.
That's gonna know if I'm gonna call you back.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, You know what I'm saying? Because you could tell a lot about what, you know what I'm saying, about what kind they are, like what kind of female she might be. Even if it's for that night. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Number 5. When performing on stage, what's your preference? The crowd to be 80% drunk or 80% high?
Ooh. You know what? I feel like I'm gonna say this because I've been in some crazy shows, so I would say, even though I'm not, I would say high.
High.
I would say high because, drunk, that could bring out some, what I'm saying, some things in people.
Some bows.
It could bring out some bows. They start feeling themselves, start trying to talk it. Dudes, ladies that don't belong to them, and you know what I mean. They bring out something, different in different people. So I would say high because high, you either gonna sit down and chill and fall asleep, or you gonna be up in there vibing. So so I'd rather have you, roll up a spliff than sip. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If I had to pick.
Yeah. If you had to pick, I get you.
You know what I mean?
So. Yeah. Number 6. Not really a performance, but Mr. G's preference.
Right.
Punch in or full take? Recording.
Is Emo watching? No, I would say both.
That's good.
Depending on the song.
Depending on the song. Great answer.
Because if I'm over here like really spitting and chopping and doing it, all them syllables, like, you know what I mean, one taking a whole bunch of those syllables, like, you know what I mean, you want to make sure the clarity is there. So, so even if I had to like, put in like an ad lib or something like that, I'd rather have it be there and then after that ad lib and come back in and finish the rest. You know what I mean? So plus on stage I'm gonna have somebody catch the ad lib. So depending on the song, and there's been some songs I've done a one take Jake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'd rather it just depends on the song and the vibe and my cadence on it.
Got you.
Yeah.
Last question.
Last one.
What's your preference about performing?
Okay.
Would you prefer pay to perform, open mic?
Well, that's another. I'm all about. And that's another one. I'm gonna say both.
Okay.
That's another one. I'm gonna say both.
Yeah.
Because what I'm saying, like music is something I do. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Of course, I'm getting my bag. I'm trying to get my bag with it. But of course, I want to get paid for my services, but if it's like a dope opportunity,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like okay, hey, look, we got this going, and because I had just did a show in LA with this blog. Shout out to Underground Hip Hop Blog.
Yeah.
But I had done some business with them, and this is after a span of a couple years, and they asked me to come down. All I had to do was just get down there, and I got my people down there. You know what I'm saying? So I just, stayed with them like how I always do. And I just had to just get to the show, you know what I mean? And so that was that, and it was cool because I didn't have to worry about no tickets. All I had to do was get there.
Yeah.
But that was like a good, like a great opportunity to like go down to another region and, network with different people and then, show up with the people that I've been doing business with. So really both. Really both, you know what I mean? Especially if it's a good opportunity, Sure. So
now that you got the answer to those questions.
That's right.
The people here probably, especially on TikTok or whatever, Instagram, wherever you guys. But I wouldn't say YouTube because this is gonna go up on YouTube.
Right.
But they can't play music on YouTube. But anyways, so there's one question I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah.
I can see that you are a serious chopper.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So I'm pretty sure you heard a lot of other people chopping, and some people are really good at it.
Yeah.
And some are not so good at it.
Yeah.
I heard Tech 9 was talking about. Mm-hmm. He said when it comes to chopping, to let you know if they are good or not is clarity. Do you agree?
100%.
Could you tell us what an explanation of a good chopper and a bad chopper is?
Yeah, I can. Because a lot of people be chopping or trying to chop, and and clarity is very important because it's not even necessarily about just speed. Because I've heard people that was I can't even tell if they was chopping. They sound like they was flopping. You know what I'm saying? So and I couldn't understand anything that they were saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even if I tried to reverse it, so it's not just about the speed, but it's also about the clarity. You got to make sure, like, even if they had to be like, what he say, what she say, and you can make sure that you can catch it, or even if you got to read the lyrics, you can make it out once you hear, like, oh, okay, that's what they was getting across. You know what I mean? So yeah, so yeah, there's definitely a difference between choppers and floppers.
Yeah, I agree. No disrespect to some of the old school rappers who were sort of kind of chopping more before,
Yeah.
Like, for example, Criss Cross. And it was supposed to be chopping that miggity, man.
Yeah.
That's where you really, at the beginger stage.
I'm not
the miggity tickities.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story about Criss Cross because I was at church. I know it's about to start off with I was at church. I was about 4 or 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was supposed to go up in front of the church and I was supposed to sing Jesus Loves the Little Children.
Yeah.
I went up there and started doing jump. True story.
Man.
True story. So yeah, I went up there and started doing jump. You know what I mean?
Did you have your pants on backwards?
You know what? I didn't that day. I was young, so I wasn't dressing myself yet. I was like 4 or 5 or something. Like, but shout out to Criss Cross. But
shout out to Criss Cross.
I went up there and did jump in front of the church, and grandma was all like, boy. But they was laughing though. It was cool. It wasn't like that, but yeah. So they should have known something was up.
In my time, I've seen several good rap, good choppers.
Right.
And of course, you know I do record a lot of artists.
Yeah.
So I've heard some bad choppers.
I'm sure.
Other than Chris Cross, I'm not giving up no other names who sound bad, but I have heard some styles of chopping.
Yeah.
That to me personally wasn't really chopping, which I like to call the let me finish this verse. Gotta take a piss. Chop. With this. It's like they just gotta hurry up and take a piss. Kind of chop.
Right.
I know you heard them.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Oh man, there's so many different kinds.
Yeah.
And then there's guys who going ultra fast, like repeating the words. Nigga, pop.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Man.
Yeah.
You're right. Clarity is key.
Clarity is
when chopping.
Clarity is the key.
Yeah,
you gotta make sure that you know whatever you saying. I mean, you're getting your point across. Maybe insert a couple punchlines in there, but yeah, you gotta make sure you got that clarity and you got the speed to go with it. Because we don't want to hear about you. That's all, folks. You know
exactly.
You know what I mean? So yeah, you gotta make sure whatever you saying.
I'm gonna put you on the spot about chopping. Who do you think is more clear?
Oh man, hold on, wait, cut. No, player, go ahead.
Cut 9 or Twista? They both good either way.
I'm not even gonna lie, and this ain't even me being biased, because even if they was both in this same room and they looking right at me, I would tell them the same thing I'm gonna tell everybody. I gotta go with both.
Ooh, that's good.
I gotta go with both because and the reason why I could say that is because I've heard, because they have a couple of collaborations together.
Yeah, they do.
And neither and nobody was missing. Like nobody was missing, and I was looking for it. I was looking.
Yeah.
I really was. I'm a everybody who know me know, you know what I'm saying? Like I definitely am a technician, definitely am a Tech 9 fan.
Yeah.
Love Twista. I think my mom is still watching. I remember I brought her the Adrenaline Rush CD by Twista.
Oh man, I love that album.
Cause she loved that slow jams. I ended up taking it and never giving it back. but both of them, but those two artists, and then I started discovering stuff on myself, like going back into I said Adrenaline Rush. I meant Kamikaze.
Kamikaze.
I bought Kamikaze for my mom, but then I started discovering Twista on my own, and then but neither one of them was missing. So I would tell both of them to their face, both like they both like the illest when it comes to that. Shout out to Buster too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And Bone Thugs, and definitely got to give it up to the forefathers and all the people who took that style and made something happen with it.
Definitely
for sure.
So out of the popular choppers you heard of,
right,
who was your least favorite?
Oh, that's
you didn't say he's the worst, he's just your least favorite.
My least favorite chopper. I don't know. Because usually if it's usually somebody I can't hear. It was on a King Ice. No, it was on a Twisted Insane album. It wasn't King Iso. I love King Iso.
Yeah, he's good.
But there was this cipher that they had with a bunch of choppers.
Yeah. And
I could tell he went and got a bunch from around the world. Shout out to Twisted Insane. We got a couple records together out in Dago. And some of them on there was not chopping. They were more so flopping.
Right.
And I don't know their names. But if they had the speed, it's either they had the speed and not the clarity, or they had the clarity and not the speed. Some of them, not all, but I really don't know their names. But it's on one of those albums. It was like this. I think it's called Brain Sick 2.0. Just so y'all don't think I'm trying to do a media train answer.
Right.
But it was on. But there was a couple on there. I was all like, all right. I'm like, okay. I mean, but hey, they on the album. I wasn't, so it's cool. But whatever. But I was just all like, but it wasn't my. But as a fan, from a fan standpoint of view, I was like, Right.
I can tell you what my least favorite is.
Oh snap! We about to get canceled. Who was that?
You'll be surprised. You're like, man, he ain't even really chopping. But He's my least favorite. Wishbone.
Wit. Okay. Okay. All right.
Nothing against it. I love both of them. I seriously do.
I shouted them out. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm okay. Any particular reason why?
To me, he just feels like he's carrying. Okay. Not really carrying. He's like he almost feel like the tag along homie.
Okay.
That's fucked up. I know I said that. He kind of feel like he's the tag along homie of them all. But when it comes to him slowing down and bringing in the singing kind of rapping kind of style,
right?
I like what he brings,
right?
But he's just not keeping up with Busy and Crazy.
Got you.
Lazy can keep up with all of them too. But Lazy has, to me, I like it because he has a more, I would say, more gangsta chop kind of a thing to him.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Busy has that singing, and Crazy has singing and just insane chop ability too. He pretty much had, to me, he's kind of like a combination plate of them all.
No, right, got you.
That's just personal feeling.
I hear you. And that's the dope thing about music, because and just art in general, like, it could be so subjective. You know
exactly.
Because we know somebody in this world, that's their favorite one.
Yeah. How you talk about you talk about Wish like that, bro? You're the tightest one. Exactly. I bought his solo album.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. Yeah. Okay. I mean, you came with some evidence, so I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna play another game with you there, homie.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do this thing. Okay. So this one is called What Would Be Worse? Take your shit, man. Take your shit.
Tea, because I don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
It's me.
What would be worse? So, you get approached by email or by Facebook about this production company called Manifestation Pictures.
Manifestation Pictures.
And they want to make a story about a rapper from Nebraska who's supposed to be the most serious chopper in the world.
Right.
Going like a championship of chopping.
Got it.
But he can't really chop. But they need music.
Right.
So they want to buy Mr. G's music. But they only want to buy what's on Spotify now.
Yeah.
And they tell you, Mr. G, for this movie, we're making this movie here. You're like, okay, you're probably thinking, what movie's going to be? Oh, it's going to be on Tubi. They're making a Tubi movie.
Okay.
But they want to buy all the music you have on Spotify.
Okay.
Anything you have that, is in the works or that I was about to drop, they get none of that. They just want to buy the rights to all of your albums that you have on Spotify right now.
Okay.
And they said, hey, we want all the rights bases so we can get the royalties, and we're going to have this guy kind of like AI your voice on him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that way they can make this movie.
Okay.
Now, they tell you, hey, look, we want to give you one lump sum payment.
Right.
Of $175,000.
$175,000.
For everything you got on Spotify, so they have ownership of it.
Yeah.
That's the first situation.
Okay.
Second situation is you got a new album coming out.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just, before you even tell us about it, let's just say this new album, we'll put this in manifestation.
Right.
That it's going to blow up bigger than any album you ever had.
Yeah.
To the point where everybody on TikTok is going crazy, making TikToks, making versions of that song, playing it, going crazy. It's the biggest thing you ever done.
Got it.
We're talking about crazy big, where you could do your own shows in LA.
Right.
You got a tour.
Right.
Now, in this time, there's a TikTok influencer who loves that goddamn album.
Right.
And they want to see it so bad. So they live in LA, you're doing a show in LA.
Yeah.
And they come to go see you, right? Like, oh my God, I can't wait to go see him. I want to see if I get on stage. They got money, they are high ranking, influencer. Right. And they think they do as far as on TikTok is they do pranks.
Right.
So they hop on stage, oh my God, Mr. G. And they gotta go live with you like, hey, Mr. G, on the live. And you see him, you rapping in his live, right? And as you start rapping this live, he slaps the dog shit out of you, runs off the stage, makes it to security, and takes off, uploads that shit, and everybody's making memes. Right. Would that situation be worse? Or selling everything you got on Spotify for $175,000?
Just for the record, if you come up on my stage while I'm rapping and think you're gonna slap him, I'm gonna beat your motherfucker. like first and foremost, we ain't playing. So I guess we know which one is worse. You slap the shit out of me while I'm doing what I do, nigga, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Hell yeah.
And there's gonna be a few people there that's gonna beat your ass too.
You gonna end up like that dude from Dave Chappelle.
You gonna get your ass. Up. You getting your ass whooped that night. You leaving with something less than what you had when you come up in there. So we gonna go with this. So whoever that dude was in LA,
yeah,
he might want to stay there. You come to Sac and get your ass whooped on live.
Okay.
I mean, I ain't playing.
Okay, so that would be definitely the worst.
That's worse.
Yeah,
especially in this viral.
He make it through the security too.
I missed that. And I'm security.
Yeah, you security. Oh, he slipped in your arms.
Oh, he
shake and bake.
Oh, he would have. Nah. Yeah. He getting fired off. He getting fired off for sure. Instantly.
Okay, so I need you to help me out with something.
What's happening?
I like to ask a lot of artists this, and I kind of take puzzle pieces from each one of them to help me out.
All right.
Under this mask, I also rap too.
Okay.
So,
all right.
But what I've been going through is really tough. So I'm gonna ask you this question. Let me see if you can help me out.
All right.
What's Mr. G's cure for writer's block?
I know that can't happen. You know what? I would say, and because we was talking about tech earlier, and I remember I heard him say this, and I was like, oh damn, that's really true. But life, you know what I'm saying? Like life is I would look at life as like the cure, because as long as you going through something, or it doesn't even have to be bad. It doesn't have to be bad, but as long as you living, you're gonna have something to write about. And then also too, just getting influenced. I mean, sometimes going back to those influences that made you want to do music in the first place. Like maybe that song, that you heard back when you was a kid or when you was in your teenage years, or, whatever. You be like, man, like and then that brings you back, or just maybe hearing a fire beat and just or hearing something. You know what I mean? So just life and just just remembering what made you fall in love with doing music in the first place. That's my cure for it.
I like that.
Never running out of gas.
I feel it. Okay. Let's play another game here. Yeah. And this one is called Dream Collab. Wild collab.
I remember this game.
Oh yeah.
I remember this.
Okay. Right. In this situation, your next album blows up crazy, like we spoke before. We're speaking it into manifestation. When he drops this album, we'll talk more about this after this game here.
Keep it G on the way.
Huh?
I said keep it G on the way.
Okay, we'll talk more about that one right there.
Got you. All right.
So, in this situation, that album blows up like crazy. Manifestation out there. And you're gonna get to this point where mainstream artists want to collaborate with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So there's, hey man, the song you put out, man, I like this one song you did, man. Give me a song from the album. Just one song name.
Slide Out.
Slide Out. Let's just say Slide Out.
Slide Out
was the one song that hit the radio, got that big. Okay? And then you start getting messaged, let's say by email, by mainstream artists, because they want to be on the Slide Out remix.
That's right.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is start off with the Dream collaboration.
Okay.
And in the Dream collaboration, these artists are going to email you, and they're going to say, hey, I just want to get in contact with you because I really want to be on this song. So the first person says, bruh, that slide out is so dope. You got to get me on there, and I want to work with you on this one, man. I think it'll be dope, bro. And the person is King ISO.
Right. There we go.
For the first one.
Okay.
And the second one is like, bruh, I need to be on this track. This song was it pretty much put me out of retirement.
There we go.
You know what I mean? And so I gotta get on this one. I want to slide out on that track.
Yeah.
And it's Twista. Which email are you answering? And whenever you say no to, they're not fucking with you no more.
Never in life.
Never in music.
Never music. Damn, that's actually a good one. I'ma just be honest. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna be honest though, just because I mean, I'm a fan of both of their music. I love both of what they do, and they both sick of what they do, and I got respect for both of them. Their artistry. But just as a businessman, I gotta go with Twista.
Oh,
I would have to go with Twista just because, you know what I'm saying? Okay, because ISO is well on the way.
Yeah.
Well on the way when it comes to that, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? But Twista's already the OG.
Yes, he is.
You know what I'm saying?
And you can bring him out of retirement?
Man, come on.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't even, I couldn't pass that up. You know what I'm saying? I hope ISO wouldn't get mad at me, man. But I'm like, I fuck with you, man, but I'm all over shit. But I mean, shit, he would do the same shit with me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at him. I'm like, hey, man, like, it's cool. I get it. That's Twista shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now we move on to the Wild collaboration.
Okay, Wild collaboration.
These are artists you do not expect to be on the track, but they want to be on there.
Right.
So the first person hollers at you and they say, hey, bro, I gotta get on this track. I know I will kill it. I know I will kill it.
And they know they're gonna kill it.
They know they're gonna kill it.
They know it.
They know it. They're gonna kill it. I ain't rapping in a while, but I feel like I can do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so you look at the email, and it's Shaq.
Like Shaquille O'Neal?
Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
There's another artist like, hey man, I want to be on this track.
Okay.
And I think we can kill it. It's not one of us, it's two of us. We're not known for rapping, but this song is so hard, we think we could be on there and we'll take it to another level that you didn't expect.
Yeah.
And it's the Island Boys. Yeah, the Island Boys.
You talking I know you talk about the Bart Simpson twins looking dudes.
Yeah, from Florida.
Oh,
the Island Boys and Mistuh G on Slide Out.
Oh, Island Boys, listen, look, Island Boys, I ain't got that. Look, everybody get your money. I ain't hating, okay? I ain't hating. But look, I'm not gonna lie. Look, Shaq is platinum, the Island Boys.
For real.
Shaq is platinum, the Island Boys not. So we gonna leave it like, and then he was just sliding on this song by, Zero out of Houston, Texas. So
yes,
he just did a song with him like a couple years ago, and Shaq was sliding on it. So I'm going with the Diesel. I'm going with Diesel.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
No lie.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
So now we're talking about Slide Out. Tell us, what's the name of this album? When can we expect it? Tell us something.
Man, I got this new album coming out. I'm actually shooting one of the videos this weekend, or the second video. But this album, I really wanted it to bring me. I feel like I was being boxed in. Like I don't want to be boxed in just to one category. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's gangster rap, conscious rap, alternative rap, backpack rap, horrorcore rap. You know what I mean? Like I just wanted to show off my artistry on it. So I just work with a different array of producers, and and wanted to just showcase something different on it.
Yeah.
And try different flows, cadences, make different types of songs, for it. You know what I mean? So Yeah, so that's what I say, keep it G, and it's me keeping it me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's all I can keep it. I can't do what everybody else do, just like they can't do what I do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just keeping it me and keeping it G.
Okay, when can we expect this album?
So when?
Yeah.
Oh, later on this year. It's coming out this year. We got some. You know what I'm saying? We got some dope people on. As far as like some of the producers I got in there. I got. As far as producers go, I got myself.
Ooh, nice.
Got Emo on there. Got Herminate on there. Got Triple M on there. We got a few. If I look, it's a little late now. I've been sipping his tea. So if I forgot, you know what I'm saying? But we got a good array of producers.
That's dope.
And as far as like collabs, I got Lil 6, Max 17, of course. T Nutty, Mr. Fab.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got some good collaborations on the album.
What's the name of this album? What's the name of this album?
Keep It G.
Keep It G. Y'all staying to look out for that, because I know I am.
Oh yeah, no, it's coming. No, it's definitely coming sooner. Oh yeah, I gotta shout another producer, Armani DePaul.
Okay.
Armani DePaul is on there too. You know what I'm saying? It's all coming to me, but it's something that I'm really excited about, and I know it's gonna showcase like a different type of feel, because a lot of people will try to box. They will try to box you in.
They will try
to, especially if they don't know you. And I saw it on different blogs and different things, and I was like, I appreciate you mentioning me amongst this category, but I'm more than just this category.
Right. You don't want to be like, hey, he be chopping about gangster shit, right?
Right. Nah, I don't want to be labeled into nothing.
Right.
I want to be one of them artists. They be like, he can, like, hey, if I send him this, he gonna figure it out. He's to do it. He's a fan of music, not just a genre. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Because you're going into different things within the genre.
Right.
Would you ever, because I'm pretty sure you can see this kind of get some fame in there or popularity right now.
Yeah.
Would you ever write a country song for someone?
100%. Yeah, of course. I would love to write a country song for somebody if they trusted me with that. Because, country is big. I don't know what people be talking about.
Yeah, it really is.
Like, I understand, we do, we just happen to have chosen rap and hip hop and everything, but these other genres are big and getting a bag on. Country is getting a bag.
They really are.
EDM is getting a bag.
Yep, that's some true. That's some true shit. That's the easiest bars ever. We doing 4 bars.
Oh, come on, man. We got bands out here that's been touring since the 60s and 70s, still out here selling out arenas across the world. Not the country, but the world getting a bag. So, I would, 100%. Okay,
so how do you feel about rappers rapping well past 40 years old?
I think if you still got bars, you should. Some about it, I'm glad you mentioned that question too, because we the only genre that likes to put an age gap on something.
That's so true.
You know what I'm saying? Like Stevie's still killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? I know Guns N' Roses is still killing it. Like, I know Ozzy Osbourne is still killing it. You know what I mean? Like how come you want to look at somebody like a Public Enemy is like old, or KRS-One is old, or Slick Rick is old, you know what I'm saying? Like these is like legends and pioneers.
Yeah.
And so and really, and this is what I want to say for the record, you motherfucker. No, I'm just
That's why I was so loving the fact that Killer Mike won these motherfucking.
Michael was a dope album. That was a killer album.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, little young punk motherfucker, something, right? Let me tell you something. You'll say you need to show some respect to these OGs, because I guarantee that new little fool that you listening to, he only got 1 to 2 summers left up in him. I guarantee if you put him up against a tour against a Slick Rick, I'm like, let's see what them ticket numbers is saying.
For real, that's some real shit.
All these
ultimate storyteller.
Come on, man. I'm just saying all these. Because they put age on it. They want to put age on it. I'm saying even the most localists of the local.
Yeah.
They be claiming that they popping harder than a KRS or, you know what I'm saying, or EPMD. I'm like, are you crazy? EPMD was just on King's Disease too with Nas. What is you talking about? Don't you ever disrespect the people who done laid down the groundwork. Cause I guarantee if you put them ticket numbers up, you feel me, like you gonna put some respect on the people who paid away's name. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah, I agree, man. It's like the Ninja Turtles trying to talk shit about Splinter. Nigga, he taught you, motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm about to get mad up in this. Nah, but I do got a lot of respect for the OG.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
too.
saying? And the forefathers, you know what I'm saying? Like of any genre, and then especially the one that I do. And you know what I'm saying? And then especially, you know what I'm saying, like Sacramento, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we got a lot of dope artists that didn't came out, and I get it. People be into the politics and they act like they can't shout this person, that person out, but I'm a fan of music, dog. I'm not a fan of a block or a fan of like a set. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of the music. I'm a fan of the craft.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So I always gotta, you know what I mean, give it up to the Bows, you know, the C-Bows and the Brother Lynches, the X-Rateds and the T-Nutties, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been seeing GP the Beast doing his podcast, you know what I'm saying? I remember listening to him back in the day, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just anybody who was putting on for Sac. I mean, because, I mean, he was the first person I heard say Sacramento, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
While we talking, so I'm like, so why y'all want to act like, remember who you was riding around when you was 15 that got you want to do what you want to do?
Right.
You little young Similac drinking.
Okay, you mentioned something, because you mentioned something about Sac.
Yeah.
It was a little, it's not really a game, but it's more a question to you. I want to ask, and I thought I want to call it. We call this one here, one wish. If you had one wish that could be granted, what's one thing you would change about the Sacramento hip hop community? Whatever you say to be changed for the better will be granted. What is that one wish?
The one wish that I would have is. The one wish that I would have, and I've seen this in a lot of interviews, and even I've said it, is to just, get out of, get away from the politics.
Ooh.
Get away from the politics, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I'm a young dude, and you know what I mean, and I didn't seen the politics change over the years. You know what I'm saying? Just being young, you know what I mean? And it's like and it's crazy to think, like, because of something you did 15 years ago. Yep. You can't even be cool with this side over here now because of what was going on back then. So yeah, it would definitely be the politics. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, you know what I mean, we all in the same struggle. We all in the same, boat trying to get it. And why not try to put that aside and make some money with each other? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we see all these other places, we see a lot of places, you know what I mean, that if LA can do it, we can do it. Yeah,
obviously, if the Bay is doing it,
the Bay
Sacramento can do it.
Sacramento can do it. You know what I'm saying? We just need some more money and some more opportunity and some more ball shit going.
Yep.
And then we go along our way.
Yeah, there's so much talent in Sacramento. I've said so many times, so much talent that get wasted with politics. Right. They have to basically, due to the politics, they have to stay in a niche area. Yeah. And when they end up, to me, I always call them block artists. Yeah. They rap for their block. Right. And only people who listen to them is on their block. Yeah. You know what I mean? They can go way farther than just, Sacramento and the Bay. Exactly. You know what I mean? If they were mixing and, kind of like how the Bay do. One person from Oakland could rap with somebody in Sac, or a person from San Francisco could rap with somebody with Oakland. Right. They can do that. Yeah. But sometimes Oak Park can't always rap with everybody from Del Paso. Exactly. You know what I mean? And sometimes they can, but not always. Yeah, and really, I think that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I mean, I just was fortunate enough to actually, because I'm a Sacramento dude, so and everybody, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of just like Sacramento dudes too, and females too. Like, we all got a family member from somewhere. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, it's like, okay, you live over here, but you also got cousins that stay over there. So what? You can't rock with your family? I'll be like, come on, man. Like, for real. We got to get out of that. Let's get some money, Sacramento. Let's go. Yeah. Show them what you got. Let's quit tripping, Sacramento. Let's do it. For real. This has been a pleasure to have you here, man. Thank you for having me again, man. Man, no problem. All I can say is there any chance in the future we can get you back here? Oh, you already know, man. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about when this album drops. You already know I'm coming back, man. Yeah. I'm saying, we locked in, clocked in, man. So. Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. Yes, sir. Thank you. So, everybody out there, I want to thank y'all for watching the Support Cha Boi Podcast. Do me a favor, if you show a little support by going ahead and subscribe to us on YouTube. You know what I mean? That means a lot to us here. I want to thank Mr. G for showing up here to the Support Cha Boi Podcast live here, man. He said he's going to be coming back. Right. I love it, man.
Thank you.
So, man, whew.